Okay, what do you know about assuming the sale? Christian, what do you know about assuming the sale?
Always do it.
Okay, always do it. Cool. All right. What else do we know about assuming the sale?
Believe everyone is a buyer.
Okay, great. So we believe everybody is a buyer. You never ask a yes or no question that you don't already know the answer to. Okay, very, very important for you not to ask a question that's a yes or no question that you don't know the answer to. When you're asking questions that you need to gain information, what type of questions do we ask, Joe?
Open-ended.
Open-ended questions, right? So we're asking the customer to expand on something that we don't know about the customer. Is that correct? Okay, good. So I've got a list. I've got two different lists. I've got a list of statements that should be used in assuming the close before there's a commitment, and then I've got 3 assumption questions that you use when selling. Okay. So, for example, with the Team A sales guys, okay. This is the online opt-in agreement. Okay, that's a statement. So you're going to take your customer through that opt-in online agreement, correct? And you're going to just basically say, here it is. Okay, you're assuming the customer is going to do business with you because you're asking them, or you're telling them, well, here's the online opt-in agreement. It works the same. Here, let me put this up here first. Okay, it works the same way like for the credit application. Okay, here's the credit application. And then you got it. So very, very important in any case, when you're using these statements, if a customer says, whoa, 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 I'm not buying today, either ignore them and move past it, okay? Or somehow find a way to agree or understand. Okay. I understand. So number 2, like I said, we can use that on the credit application. Okay, this is the credit application here, okay? Same thing, same type. And in any of these statements here, the customer could tell you that, and so you want to be careful. You want to know how to handle it. How do you handle it? Ignore it, or tell them, I understand. Let me discuss a few of the benefits of this program and how it's going to help you or your business, okay? Third, okay, this one's a pretty obvious one. You know the close that we use, it's not a delivery close, I can't remember the name of it. I'm putting you down for this. I'm putting you down for, okay, yeah, the ownership close, yep. Okay, so I'm putting you down.
Yeah, putting your name on it.
For 11 a.m. Okay? Those are statements. Okay, so the 4th statement, you should be congratulated for your great decision. Okay? And the guy might say, what decision, dude? You out of your freaking mind? And then again, that's another situation where you would do what? You would, well, you don't want to argue with the guy, right?
Oh, I see. Ignore or agree.
So, the congratulations, okay? You should congratulate yourself. That's a close, that's a grant close even, okay? But it's a statement. 5th one, this one's good. I'll have your marketing pack delivered immediately. Okay? Would you guys agree that's a good statement? Have your marketing pack delivered immediately? And the absolute objective here is to listen to your customer after you make the statement and try to pick up buying cues. A lot of times when you mention and you continue to assume the close through these statements, your customer will start to actually take your leadership and follow those next steps with you. And then other times you'll hear things like, hey, I'm not buying today. You'll hear different things that you can expect to hear from a customer. Okay? And then the customer feels a lot more comfortable when they're given multiple choices, but also you're sort of prodding them a little bit in a direction, in a sales direction to solidify that sale. So one of them, you guys, we've heard this all the time, or quite a bit. I mean, you guys even use it for lock closes and whatnot. But do you prefer orientation immediately following or tomorrow at 11 a.m.? Okay, that gives them two options, right? Immediately right after, or 11 a.m. And this is an assumptive close as well. You assume that you're closing this deal. You're assuming that you're doing this deal today, right? Because you're asking today or tomorrow at 11 a.m. for orientation, right? So a delivery close, right? 2, do you want to handle this by credit card or wire transfer? Christian does that constantly. Except I think you probably do like direct deposit, don't you?
Depends on the size of the transaction.
Yeah. Use them. Do not ask questions, yes, no questions you don't know the answer to. You know, the 3 yeses in close, right? Do you know that close? You're asking 3 yes questions that you know that are yes. It's a beautiful day today, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, and the guy already told you like to golf, and you tell him, man, wouldn't it be great to golf today? Yes. Anything that brings a yes out, and then ask him, hey, just go ahead and sign here and here. Okay, so 3 yeses and a close. Simple yes questions. Okay, or no, but you have to know the answer to them. Okay? This is not where you say, hey, is it sunny down there in Los Angeles? You don't ask that because you don't know the answer to it, unless you do know the answer to it. Right?
Weather.com.
Well, hey, wait a minute, you're lying to me, dude. Weather.com says it's sunny out there.